meters. Last time these two met was grand finals of TCS Cloud tournament, and Shanks won. So let's see what will happen off.
Oh, it's tough. Oh, that would have been a sick confirm to get. Got no meter though. That's unfortunate. But like, damn, that's so unfortunate for base Vegeta because he can't link like special tag anyway here too. So he was really just like, yeah, you in neutral, but get nothing. Unfortunate. Oh, and then Yasha puts him in the scramble. Like, Shanks does not, if he can avoid it, he does not want to scramble with this team at all. Yasha's team, one of the best in the game at coming out on top in the scramble. So Shanks is going to have to play really careful and play a little bit further back punish. Yeah, very nice. So for those of you who don't know, I talk about this situation a decent amount, but when you super dash at someone and they vanish, your character becomes actionable whenever you reach where they originally were. And so he gets to the point where Yasha vanished from and is able to air dash back in the original direction because he has his double jump still available. This is the same principle on if you like guard cancel someone and they try to vanish it, a lot of the time you can punish in a similar manner. Usually it's with 2H, but he dropped the conversion on that, unfortunately. Not bad, it's not bad. Okay. Yeah, block those. Oh, yeah. Not teching Dragon Rush, though. Oh, what a punish. Yeah, so that's not even a punish from that's not a punish that you get normally. If you stand still and do legs after this, a lot of the time you won't reach in time. So he does dash forward explicitly to make sure he's in range and gets a full punish for it. That's really good awareness. Okay. Yasha holding on to his spark. He might spend it here. Yeah, I think Shanks was actually going to mess up the 50-50 there because he went a little bit far, but still accomplished his goal. Then again, Cell's JH hitbox is quite large. Hello, Link. Sorry. Got a lot of shit going on from this back. Oh, that sucks. 17 JL hitbox. Atrocious. Okay, Yasha's trying to force the situation. Okay. Oh, wow. Sticks out the jam and gets a vanish combo. He's not dead, though. Not even 17 can build enough meter for this. Oh, actually? Wow, nice kill. That's wow, that extension was pretty crazy. I still didn't think even with the EX and everything it would kill him, but it did. Now you get a free punish. Yeah, that's tough. Oh, a little bit. Yeah. Yasha moving a little bit too fast for us, doing good there. Gets grabbed, but no, this is such a big combo to drop. Oh man, that sucks. That's a huge combo to drop an EX starter like that. That would have been huge damage and set up into a level 3 mix situation. But the game's over. That's tough. Drop your combo, lose the game, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Why do they do this? What? Why they have? Oh my god, bro. What the fuck? They did not have to do that. Okay, game 2. Yeah, so Shanks like plays a little bit like most base Vegeta players are playing a little slower, but Shanks plays more like the mid-range-ish, which is like weird because base Vegeta's worst range is kind of mid-range because he doesn't have like crazy ridiculous buttons that he can just stick out outside of like J2H sometimes, but Shanks playing much further forward than I would expect. And it's working out for him. It's very interesting to see. A lot of ways things can go wrong when you're like trying to inhabit that range against, especially like a team like this. Oh wow, that sucks. He actually tried to go same side but crossed him up slightly, and so his character model turns around. He's also pushed out by 17 as well. He gets 2H trying to panic vanish to safety. Good awareness from Shanks. There's actually a lot of crazy situations that happen in this game because of the way hurt boxes interact with each other, like with assists. It's like one of the most fascinating parts of this game. So sometimes you only catch things if you watch them back or slow it down. But this game's looking like a pretty foregone conclusion. This would be pretty tough. Even for Yasha 17, I think it's pretty hard. He can't make any mistakes. Yep, and he made a mistake with reflect. And like next knockdown, you have to spark. Oh no! Oh wow, the scramble works out in Shanks' favor. He's not even gonna get the spark if he finishes this. Happy little accidents, we call that. What was that? Okay. Yeah, now, okay. 2 drop combos from Shanks. Now Yasha gets the spark. That was a perfect attack, but it like acted as an OS kind of. That's hilarious. I'm pretty sure he meant to perfect attack, but he got crossed up and somehow it just works out. Sometimes it just be like that. Cell's rolling crush hitbox is like bigger than it seems like it is. It hits a lot of people in like random scramble situations like that. Yeah, I like that. Just the stand, you know, he's gonna delay wake up, so he just stands in his face, knowing that Gogeta has such good anti-reflect that even if you do delay wake up reflect, he's still in there. Yep, waiting for it again. Oh, he expected him to. Wow, this is like layer 2 or layer 3 interaction. He knocks him down. He waits first of all to see if he's gonna press anything. He's like, okay, no, I'll take my turn. Shanks expects quick transition because most of the time there is quick transition with this team because it has such good, it is such low transition time. Because you can just kind of call barrier and then whatever happens. If they press into it, they get hit. If they don't, then, you know, the mix just does itself. It's very, very straightforward. So Shanks presses after he does SD, and then he's expecting him to steal a turn by like calling his sister air dashing, but he does nothing. Yasha lands. He does 2H in case, I'm pretty sure he did 2H in case Shanks just held tag that entire time, because people do like to do that. And he late calls assist and it hits the late tag. He gets full comboed. It's so funny because both of them were looking for the layer 1. Both of them were looking for each other's layer 1s, but they both chose a layer 2 and Yasha came out on top because of it. Just like, sometimes that just happens. Okay, blocks. No assist here for Yasha. Oh yeah, Shanks was trying to wiggle before the assist came off cooldown. Another. And not going for the clash either. Maybe afraid of like backdash 2L stuff. it covers both. It covers raw tag and goes into mix on block, but he didn't end up blocking, so it's like kind of awkward. Oh, on not another. This is like hard to tell what's going on here. He whiffs the beam. Shanks actually has the good response by SDing over top of it. He does it a little bit late though. If he does it a little bit earlier, then he actually explicitly punishes. But he ends up hitting Vegito assist, and I think he thought that he hit Vegeta, and so that's why you don't see him dash back in the original direction to try to follow up on the punish. He just kind of stands there because he's not sure quite what's going on. Yeah, you see, he doesn't rely on the shooting with base Vegeta for too long. He likes to get in there. Nice, that's mix. You are super dead because this character builds 8 bars off of a BNB and Spark. Wow. ID back JH. Interesting. And then just slam. Wow. This is why we count jumps, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly why. He knocks him down. He backs up. Shanks techs. Like, this is why I tell people don't choose your tech. Don't choose your option post tech immediately. So Shanks techs. He immediately double jumps, and Yasha just does nothing. Right? He does nothing this entire time. And because Shanks burned his double jump, he knows exactly where he has to land. And he just meaties it with a 2M. Which also with low profile, and he like if he tried to do like falling JM or something, like he did, Shanks actually tried to press a button falling, but it doesn't matter because like the way that it slides in, you just get smoked. And you're also just dead. This is a good fundamental play from Yasha, which is waiting. Sometimes less is more. Imagine if Shanks did TP. He could have, but he didn't. If he did TP, then Yasha would have an opportunity to try to react with like SD or something like that to force a pressure situation, but we have not seen that interaction yet. It doesn't seem like Shanks really teleports all that much with Janemba. Okay, I like it. Still no assist. Nice punish. That was sick. Yep, same thing. Anti-reflect media. Has another assist. Waits for it. Oh, that sucks. That actually sucks. I think he tried to 5M, and I think he was trying to do dash 5M, and he got 6M. Is what it looks like. Yeah, I think that's what happened there. And so he loses his combo. That's really unfortunate. And then Yasha immediately air to airs. Yeah, you can combo off of 6M, but not if you're not meaning to do 6M. If you mean to do 6M here, then yeah, you can be ready. But that's why I think that it was a misinput. Because he does it, and then he just sits there, right? He doesn't even try. He just goes to try to cover the tech situation afterwards. So that's what makes me think it was a misinput. What's up, DD? How you doing? Nice. That was really good. Pushes into the range, the dead zone. If Vegito can't cover it, SD can't react there. Oh, I don't like this. Okay, almost overcommitted on tech. So I don't like it when people do this to characters like Vegito, because like in a situation where he does tech, so he burns double jump immediately, like we talked about last time, which is pretty bad. So Shanks is in a pretty alright situation here. The problem is that Vegito has anti-air command grab, and he whiffs the JL, right? So if Yasha was just a little bit more attentive, he could have seen Shanks whiff and then just press the EX, because there's nothing to worry about at that point. It won't whiff from this range. It will whiff if you're like coming from underneath him, like on the way up, but he just takes the safe route. And yeah, wow, that was really good as well. That's like conditioning based on like, we're so used to Vegito's pressing reflect 5M And so like Shanks just down backs because he knows the threat of Reflect 5M. And that gives Yasha so much time to just go for the cross up. Even though it's slow, like it takes a lot of time for him to dash all the way over there and then cross up. You're so afraid of 5M. It's like, what do you do? And in this case, you die. Almost. Wow. Yeah, you're kind of using Rolling Crush like a lariat. He's like, you know what? I want it. Pretty funny. He doesn't get a knockdown anymore, so he has to go into like a super or something. Yeah. Wow, just tried to walk up on him and DR. Rolling Crush is the best lariat? That's just not true. It's pretty solid though. Wow, 2 LDR. The conditions on conditions. Shanks still has Spark, so that activation is going to mean a lot, but he will lose Janemba. Solo Cell is not fun either. Wow, out of the clash like that? They clash JMs and Shanks just faster on the draw with the match. He's closer to the ground, so he's going to be plus in this situation. The only thing that Yasha maybe could have done is like vanish to try to escape, but definitely really hard situation to react to. King Gohan also does not have the best lariat. Still JM, still blessed. I mean, Cell has great buttons. Always has. That much will never change. The problem he has is getting into the range to use his fantastic buttons. Oh my god. Wow, that was crazy. Oh, nice. Dead? Looking like a self 3v1. Wow, what a punish. Ow. And the crazy part about this is that, like, it's actually this is a more complicated situation than it seems. So Shanks starts, he dashes forward, and then he does, I believe this is 2S from Cell. And so Yasha does super jump, and he falls with a button to punish after IED back, and it works out. But the real problem here is that Shanks could have whiff canceled into empty vanish to keep himself safe if he had just noticed that, hey, I'm whiffing. And he did have time. It actually took a decent amount of time for Yasha to get down there to punish him. So maybe a little bit of a misstep from Shanks. In my eyes, if you're doing this, you see this, you're like, okay, I'm obviously not going to hit him. And you can't, like, the goal is to just make contact with something so you can force the rolling crush. The rolling crush situation, or not the rolling crush, the perfect attack situation. But you know that it whiffs here, so you can just hold the empty vanish afterwards and you'll be fine. Yeah, just a little bit of a misstep from Shanks. I don't think he dies though. Sparking regen is pretty good. Oh, you went for, oh, Yasha went for gimmicks. See, this is why we don't go for gimmicky resets. We just take our knockdowns, guys. Even the pros make this mistake where he could have just taken a consistent knockdown into a level 3 into mix, but instead he went for a reset. He gives Shanks an avenue back into the game. And he actually dies from this. This was from Stunfest that happened last week, I believe. Oh, that's scary stuff. Wow, the wherewithal. This is crazy. He might have just dropped the combo. No. If you look at the way that the combo dropped, like it very clearly was a reset attempt. he was too ready to press EX there. I definitely think he tried to gimmick him because he knew he wasn't gonna kill. This is an interesting interaction. Because like most of the time when you press IED in the mid range like this, like you're really not ready. But Shanks knew that he still had to block, and he barely has to block this too. Like look how close this hitbox is. It's so close to just whiffing altogether, but it's Vegito, so it never whiffs. Look at this. Based on this freeze frame, you would think that it's just not going to make contact at all, but it does because it's a crazy ass assist. Mix. Scrambles, yep. And that's the thing with Shanks. I think honestly, overall, Shanks just goes in a little bit too much. I think once he's in, he has pretty good like mind games, pretty good restaggers, pretty good like success rate on trying to open an opponent up. But I think sometimes he tries to force the situation a little too much, especially against a team like this, which is so good at answering people trying to force their way in against them. What's up, Avenged? How you doing? Super Dash Chicken. Hate to see it. Soft knockdown. Good wherewithal to not press a button there from Shanks. A lot of people press buttons falling. That is mixed, but he drops the combo. That is the problem. Unfortunately, this is the problem with doing JL cross-ups. Unless your character has a move that is fast enough to just straight up go into as a cancel, it's like hard to get stuff like this to link. And then he goes mid. Yeah, he really expected that to combo, because he could have turned that into a mix-up situation potentially, or at least gone low. He didn't have his air dash left. But he could have made something out of it. But I think he definitely expected that to hit. Whoa! Oh, beam? That's kind of crazy. Maybe. I think this is a messed up reflect actually from Yasha. That's weird. That's just awkward. Not a punish. Yep. He gets behind 17. That's huge. Nice. Yeah. Yasha been looking for that. That sucks. That double sucks. He needs to get Janemba in safely somehow. Cell is on death row and anti-reflect auto combo. Auto combos, man. So strong. Wow. Yasha not letting a single SD through. Nah, 6Ms, and that's it. Yeah, no, honestly a fantastic set from both of them. Oh, look at Yasha talking shit. a really good set. I just think Shanks needs to slow down a little bit. That's what it feels like. You cannot afford to like try to force against, you know, pretty much any comp with 17 assists. But in Yasha's case, he's running 2 extremely strong defensive assists, and so like if you're trying to force something and you end up in the mid-range, you can't react to assist calls. It's just like you're gonna get hit by something, and it's such an easy confirm for him. Whereas like your risk reward is just gonna be way worse for you than it would be for, you know, Yasha just down backing and calling his assists and letting them play neutral for him in the first place. So yeah, hopefully Shanks slows down a little bit going into combo breaker. But that was a pretty cool set, I can't lie.